The ostrich, scientifically classified as Struthio camelis for the common ostrich and Struthio molybdophanes for the Somali ostrich, represents the pinnacle of avian gigantism in the modern world. As the largest and heaviest living bird, it embodies a fascinating blend of evolutionary adaptations that have allowed it to thrive in some of Earth's harshest environments. Standing tall at up to 2.8 meters, 9.2 feet, for males and weighing as much as 156 kilograms, 344 pounds, the ostrich dwarfs other birds and even some mammals in stature. Its inability to fly, a trait shared with other ratites like emus and rheas, has not hindered its success. Instead, it has honed terrestrial prowess, achieving speeds that make it the fastest bird on land. This comprehensive exploration delves deeply into every facet of the ostrich's existence. From its ancient evolutionary roots to its intricate social behaviors, physiological marvels, ecological roles, and the pressing conservation challenges it faces, we will expatiate on the myriad details that define this iconic species. Drawing from extensive biological, ecological, and historical perspectives, this account aims to provide an exhaustive understanding, weaving together facts from wildlife observations, scientific studies, and conservation efforts. The ostrich's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and human interaction, spanning millions of years and continents. Historically, ostriches roamed far beyond their current African confines. Fossil records indicate their presence in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East during the Miocene epoch, some 23 to 5 million years ago. The genus Struthio evolved from smaller, flight-capable ancestors, gradually increasing in size as a response to predation pressures and open habitats. Today, the common ostrich is divided into subspecies such as the North African ostrich, S. c. camelis, the South African ostrich, S. c. australis, and the Maasai ostrich, S. c. mosaicus, each exhibiting slight variations in plumage, size, and habitat preferences. The Somali ostrich, once considered a subspecies, was elevated to full species status in 2014 based on genetic and morphological differences, including its bluish-gray neck skin compared to the pinkish hue of the common ostrich. In cultural contexts, ostriches have symbolized everything from speed and strength in ancient Egyptian art to luxury in Victorian fashion, where their feathers adorned hats and fans. Modernly, they are farmed for meat, leather, and eggs, but wild populations remind us of nature's engineering brilliance. As we elaborate, consider the ostrich not merely as a bird but as a living testament to evolutionary innovation in arid ecosystems. The ostrich's evolutionary journey is a captivating chapter in avian paleontology. Belonging to the order Struthionoformes within the infraclass Paleognathi, ostriches are part of the ratite clade, which diverged from flying birds around 90 million years ago during the Cretaceous period. This divergence occurred as continents drifted apart, isolating populations and leading to flightlessness in large-bodied species. Fossil evidence from sites like the Fayum Depression in Egypt reveals early Struthionids dating back to the Eocene, about 56 to 33 million years ago, with forms like Palaiodus weigeltii in Europe showing transitional features between flying and ground-dwelling birds. By the Miocene, true ostriches emerged in Africa and Eurasia, with species like Struthio orlovi in Asia reaching sizes comparable to modern ones. Climate changes during the Pliocene, 5.3 to 2.6 million years ago, favored open grasslands, promoting gigantism as a defense against predators. The ostrich's two-toed foot, unique among birds, evolved from a three-toed ancestor, reducing weight for speed while maintaining stability. Genetic studies, including mitochondrial DNA analysis, confirm that ostriches are basal to other ratites, suggesting Africa as the cradle of ratite evolution rather than Gondwanan vicariants. Taxonomically, the genus Struthio once included extinct species like the Asian ostrich, S. asiaticus, which survived until the Pleistocene. Human activities, including overhunting, contributed to regional extinctions, such as the Arabian ostrich, S. c. syriacus, in the mid-20th century. Modern phylogenetics using whole genome sequencing has refined our understanding, revealing low genetic diversity in farmed populations compared to wild ones, which poses risks for conservation breeding programs. Elaborating on adaptations, the loss of flight allowed energy reallocation to leg muscles and digestive systems suited for coarse vegetation. This evolutionary trade-off exemplifies how environmental pressures shape morphology. In predator-rich savannas, speed and size trump aerial escape. The ostrich's anatomy is a masterpiece of biomechanical efficiency, optimized for terrestrial life in extreme conditions. Starting with the skeletal system, the ostrich possesses a lightweight yet robust frame. Its keel-less sternum, lacking the anchorage for flight muscles, contrasts with volant birds, but its pelvic girdle is massively reinforced to support powerful hind limbs. The femur, tibiotarsus, and tarsometatarsus form elongated levers for propulsion, with the two-toed pes, foot, featuring a large inner toe armed with a 10-centimeter claw for kicking and an outer toe for balance. Muscularly, over 80% of the ostrich's body mass is concentrated in the legs and thighs, comprising fast-twitch fibers for sprinting. The quadriceps and gastrocnemius equivalents enable strides up to 5 meters long at top speeds. The cardiovascular system supports this. A 4-chambered heart pumps blood at high pressure, with a resting rate of 60 to 70 beats per minute, surging to 180 during runs. Oxygen delivery is enhanced by large lungs and air sacs, though less efficient than in flying birds due to reduced metabolic demands. The integumentary system includes loose, non-interlocking feathers that provide insulation without aerodynamic function. Males' black body feathers with white primaries contrast females' drab brown for sexual dimorphism and camouflage. Skin on the neck and legs is bare and vascularized for thermoregulation, turning pinker in males during breeding due to hormonal surges. Ocular anatomy is remarkable. Eyes measuring 50 millimeters in diameter, the largest among land vertebrates, offer binocular vision for depth perception and a wide field for vigilance. The nictitating membrane protects against dust, and a high rod-to-cone ratio aids low-light detection. The brain, though small, about 40 grams, is specialized for spatial memory and social recognition. Digestively, ostriches are hindgut fermenters with a long cecum housing microbes that break down cellulose. The gizzard, aided by ingested gastroliths, up to 1 kilogram of stones, grinds food, compensating for the absence of teeth. The intestine spans 14 meters, maximizing nutrient absorption from low-quality forage. Physiologically, adaptations to aridity are profound. Kidneys with elongated loops of Henle concentrate urine to 2000 mosm/L, far exceeding human capacity. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH, and aldosterone regulate water retention, allowing survival on metabolic water from food for weeks. Thermoregulation involves behavioral panting, wing shading, and urohydrosis, urinating on legs for evaporative cooling. In heat stress, blood flow to extremities increases, dissipating heat via convection. Reproductive anatomy includes a cloaca for unified excretion and reproduction. Males possess a phallus, unique among ratites, everting during copulation, while females have a single ovary producing massive ova. Eggshells, 2 to 3 millimeters thick, are porous for gas exchange yet strong enough to bear 100 kilograms. Or as the ostrich's specialization, every structure serves survival in open, arid terrains. Ostriches occupy diverse habitats across Africa, from the semi-arid Sahel to the Kalahari Desert, Namibian shrublands, and East African savannas. They prefer open landscapes with short grasses for visibility and foraging, avoiding dense forests where their size becomes a liability. Elevation ranges from sea level to 3,000 meters in Ethiopian highlands, though they favor lowlands with seasonal water sources. Distributionally, the common ostrich spans sub-Saharan Africa, with populations in South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. The Somali ostrich is restricted to Somalia, eastern Ethiopia, Djibouti, and northern Kenya, adapted to more xeric conditions. Historical ranges extended to the Sahara's southern fringes, Syria, and Arabia, but habitat fragmentation from agriculture and urbanization has contracted them. Ecologically, ostriches are nomadic, migrating with rainfall patterns to exploit green flushes. They associate with ungulates like wildebeest and zebras in symbiotic relationships. Ostriches' height spots predators, while grazers unearth insects. Soil types influence distribution: sandy substrates for dust bathing and egg laying, calcareous soils for calcium-rich vegetation. Climate change poses threats, with increasing aridity potentially expanding suitable habitats southward but intensifying competition for water. Human-modified landscapes, like farmlands, sometimes benefit ostriches by providing crops, but fences hinder movement. In elaborating habitat preferences, consider microhabitats, nesting in shallow depressions on gravelly ground for drainage, foraging in acacia-dotted plains for shade. Biodiversity hotspots like the Serengeti showcase ostriches as keystone species, their grazing preventing overgrowth and promoting plant diversity. As opportunistic omnivores with a herbivorous bias, ostriches consume a wide array of foods adapted to seasonal availability. Primary diet consists of grasses, e.g., Themeta triandra, forbs, leaves from bushes like acacia. Species, seeds, fruits, e.g., melons for hydration, and succulents. In dry seasons, they target drought-resistant plants like euphorbia and aloe, extracting moisture and nutrients. Animal matter supplements protein, insects, locusts, beetles, small vertebrates, lizards, snakes, rodents, and carrion. Chicks require higher protein for growth, often fed insects by parents. Foraging involves pecking and browsing, with the long neck accessing ground and low branches. Daily intake averages 2 to 3 kilograms of dry matter for adults, but they can fast for days. Gastroliths are crucial swallowed pebbles, quartz, granite, grind food in the muscular gizzard, enhancing digestion efficiency to 40 to 50% for fiber. Microbial fermentation in the cecum produces volatile fatty acids, providing 70% of energy needs. Behaviorally, foraging occurs in groups, with sentinel birds watching for threats. They drink infrequently, kneeling at waterholes, but derive 80% of water from food metabolism. Nutritional ecology studies show ostriches maintain electrolyte balance via salt glands, excreting excess sodium. Expatiating on variations, Somali ostriches consume more browse in arid zones, while southern populations graze more. Human impacts include crop raiding, leading to conflicts, but also supplemental feeding in farms. Ostrich behavior is complex, blending solitary tendencies with gregariousness. Non-breeding flocks of 10 to 50 birds, up to 100 at resources, form loose hierarchies dominated by alpha pairs. Communication involves visual displays, wing flapping, neck stretching, vocalizations, booms, hisses, grunts. Animal matter supplements protein, insects, locusts, beetles, small vertebrates, lizards, snakes, rodents, and carrion. Chicks require higher protein for growth, often fed insects by parents. Foraging involves pecking and browsing, with the long neck accessing ground and low branches. Daily intake averages 2 to 3 kilograms of dry matter for adults, but they can fast for days. Gastroliths are crucial swallowed pebbles, quartz, granite, grind food in the muscular gizzard, enhancing digestion efficiency to 40 to 50% for fiber. Microbial fermentation in the cecum produces volatile fatty acids, providing 70% of energy needs. Behaviorally, foraging occurs in groups, with sentinel birds watching for threats. They drink infrequently, kneeling at waterholes, but derive 80% of water from food metabolism. Nutritional ecology studies show ostriches maintain electrolyte balance via salt glands, excreting excess sodium. Expatiating on variations, Somali ostriches consume more browse in arid zones, while southern populations graze more. Human impacts include crop raiding, leading to conflicts, but also supplemental feeding in farms. Ostrich behavior is complex, blending solitary tendencies with gregariousness. Non-breeding flocks of 10 to 50 birds, up to 100 at resources, form loose hierarchies dominated by alpha pairs. Communication involves visual displays, wing flapping, neck stretching, vocalizations, booms, hisses, grunts, and postures, threat displays with inflated necks. As the sun dips below the horizon of the African plains, casting long shadows across the golden grasslands, the silhouette of the ostrich stands tall and resolute, a sentinel of survival in a land of extremes. From the moment they hatch, ostriches face a world of challenges, predators, drought, and the unforgiving heat of the savanna. Yet they endure, not through brute force, but through speed, vigilance, and remarkable adaptation. With eyes larger than those of any land animal and legs built for flightless flight, they are nature's paradox-grounded birds that outrun danger, silent giants that command attention. They are more than just the world's largest birds. Ostriches are devoted parents, strategic survivors, and ecological contributors. Their presence shapes the landscape, disperses seeds, and sustains predators. In the intricate web of life, they are both prey and protector, both ancient relic and modern marvel. In a world that often overlooks the extraordinary in the everyday, the ostrich reminds us that greatness comes in many forms. Not all who run are fleeing. Some are simply racing toward the future on wings that never leave the ground, but with spirits that soar.